Greetings, my V family all over the world. This is your chief once again, self-recording my Wednesday message on my iPad. I hope the impact is there. I hope you can feel my heart. You can hear my voice crystal clear, guys. Welcome to week 18, all right, of the Wednesday message. And guys, it's been a roller coaster ride. As you know, I've been in the hospital. I'm out of the hospital. I'm finally home. My Wednesday message with my fridge full of the countries I used to travel all over the world. And now we can't travel yet. All right. And my wish, I was just talking to Dato Sri Vijay today, and I'm telling him, Ane, I can't believe that this is the longest in 23 years I've not been in an aeroplane, checked into a hotel, all right? It's simply a life-changing experience. But, guys, the vaccines are reaching everyone around the world, so please get yourself vaccinated so that we can fly and fly and fly and fly and meet, all right, all over the planet, okay? And, guys, welcome to your Wednesday message. Today was a great day because I was privileged to be part of a phone call with a video call with Dato Sri Vijay addressing the senior management or the second echelon of leaders of the QI group. Fantastic message on collaboration, confront before conflict, the importance of communication, the need for us to constantly quell our ego, all right, in order to work better as a team. And while listening to Dato Sri, I was thinking back, all right, on this journey, guys. And this journey has simply been the most unbelievable experience of my life. 22 years. From a zero to a hero, your chief, your upline. Thanks to my mom, God bless her soul, Dato Sri Vijay Ishwaran, Japa, our great founders and mentors, all the friends, the V partners, the AVPs, the V councils, the coin service, all right, the amazing corporate warriors, Qnet, the VQ lifestyle, the QI directors. I just want to say I love you guys. Thank you for being part of my journey. Thank you for making me who I am today and completing, all right, my ability to be able to check my bucket list. I always tell Dato Sri Vijay that sometimes I still pinch myself to think that I started this journey 23 years ago with 20 US in my bank account. And today, thanks to him, we are financially free, all right? And we got to keep building his vision, his dream, this revolution, all right, to make a difference, practicing rhythm, raising yourself to help mankind around the world. And I was thinking of what I wanted to share with you on this Wednesday message. And my message is very simple. It's two words. Two words that sometimes I forget to talk about. Sometimes I got to remind myself that these two words were some of the greatest, most important lessons taught to me by Dato Sri Vijay. That is the comfort zone. Now you heard this statement, all right, millions of times. Get out of your comfort zone. 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 So today, allow me as your chief, as your upline, representing the great ones, Japadas Bismarck and the one and only Dato Sri Vijay Ishwaran, to remind you how important it is for you to remember consistently that our greatest enemy, the greatest danger of being on any journey long enough is falling into the comfort zone and not realizing you are in a comfort zone and basically dying in that comfort zone, broke and remotely not close to unleashing your limitless potential. Now, what is a comfort zone? And a lot of people have asked me this question. A lot of people relate a comfort zone to a position of laziness, unproductiveness, all right, sitting at home and singing Kumbaya and watching Netflix and doing nothing. No, that's laziness. Laziness is very different from a comfort zone, all right? That somebody can be working damn hard, doing presentation every day, chasing their TAT like a fanatic, and still be badly in a comfort zone. And you need to remember this. So if you are watching this Wednesday message right now, and you are performing, in your opinion, you are even achieving your TAT, doing presentation, following everything that you've been guided to do as a networker, all right? And you think, oh, Chief is talking about comfort zone, it doesn't apply to me. It applies to you. The comfort zone is so dangerous, so manipulative, that the biggest thing people fail to understand about the comfort zone is they don't realize that they are in a comfort zone, or that a comfort zone exists in their lives. So the first rule of the getting out of a comfort zone, which all of you watching this Wednesday message, you are in some form, shape or size, you are stuck in a comfort zone. And the first rule of getting out of it is accepting and embracing the fact that you are in a comfort zone. All right? And this is important. So listen very carefully. All right? Before you came into network marketing, you were in a comfort zone, but you worked hard. Right? You went to work and you came back home every day, 6 days a week. All right? Go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home. You were doing work. You came back tired. You earn a check or a salary every end of the month. But what you realize after seeing the presentation, after being exposed to the beauty and the power of network marketing, to Qnet, the VA, our founders, Japa and Dato Sri Vijay, the great ones, right? You realize, what the hell? I'm stuck in a comfort zone. Go to work, come back home, 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 go to work, come back home. It was a comfort zone. And you crawled your way out, and you had so many paradigm shifts, and you had to unlearn so many things to be able to step into this realm of network marketing, to embrace the philosophy of entrepreneurship, e-commerce, the ability or potential ability of you becoming financially free, a US dollar millionaire one day. It required you to crawl out of that comfort zone. And some of you were in that comfort zone for 20 years, 25 years. See, comfort zones are not something you are there for 5 days. I know people who are stuck in a comfort zone for 40 years of their lives and still fail to recognize that it's a comfort zone. And they think life is okay. Nothing wrong with it. Until somebody hopefully comes along and smacks them and wakes them up to show them what a comfort zone is. So a comfort zone is a bad place that looks good, that gives you a false belief that you are doing okay, that life is beautiful, and it's all fake. And if you rip away all the fakeness, you are in a dark, pathetic, unproductive, shithole that you must get out of. And a comfort zone will constantly misrepresent itself to you. And you need to have the awareness. You need to empty your cup. You need to have a relationship with a mentor like Dato Sri Vijay, who consistently reminds you that you are in a comfort zone and you have to get out. So if you look at the journey to financial freedom, if you look at your journey to reach your limitless potential in life, not only in network marketing, it simply means that you are climbing out of one comfort zone to another platform, which eventually becomes your comfort zone again. And you feel good. Somebody's got to smack you. All right? And then you climb out of that comfort zone to the next level. And that's how you keep rising and rising and rising and rising. So this journey of rising, is rising out of one comfort zone and being sensitive enough, being smart enough, being open-minded, empty cup enough to recognize that you are now in a new comfort zone. And you have to kick yourself out of that comfort zone and rise even higher. The challenge is some people stay too long in a comfort zone and they can't get out. Now, don't be fooled. A $2,000 check a week is a comfort zone. If the check doesn't grow for weeks and months, and you are repeating the same cycle of activity and action, but there's no improvement, there's no growth, then that is a comfort zone. That's a $2,000 comfort zone. There is a $5,000 comfort zone. There is a $10,000 comfort zone. There is a max out comfort zone. Yes, if you are max out king and queen, you have to consistently ask yourself whether this is my comfort zone. Is this where I'm going to die? Max out one tracking center? This is not financial freedom. And those of y'all who are doing 15 presentations a month, proudly saying rule 3, but then not having any results, is also a comfort zone. But the challenge is you don't see it as a comfort zone, therefore you do not ask yourself the difficult questions. Is this my comfort zone? What am I doing wrong? Where should I seek clarity and guidance to get out of this comfort zone? That is consistently required. So to get out of a comfort zone, you literally have to go and ask somebody wiser than you. Your upline, your mentor, your guide. Like how I consistently ask Dato Sri Vijay, am I in a comfort zone today? And the minute he says yes, alright, I tell him, please smack me and get me out of this comfort zone. Because you're chief, alright? Be a human. I've been stuck in many comfort zones, but I've been blessed to have somebody like Dato Sri Vijay who consistently wakes me up and tells me that I am in a comfort zone and I have to get out by doing something different, by changing my level of discipline, commitment, embracing things I hate to do. Right? Dato Sri Vijay says the guaranteed way of staying out of a comfort zone is the minute you identify something you hate to do, make sure you freaking do it consistently until you love it. Now, when you love it too much, it has the danger of becoming your comfort zone. So don't allow presentation to be your comfort zone. Don't allow anything, attending trainings, all right, talking to your downlines, managing your people, doing training, speaking. None of this must reach a point where it becomes a comfort zone, because a comfort zone sucks you deeper and deeper. Then the climb out takes longer and it's more challenging. And some people never get out of their comfort zone. So wherever you are right now, ask yourself this fundamental question consistently. Seek somebody, please. Go talk to your uplines, your parents, your mom, your dad, an ex-teacher, whoever. And ask them, am I in a comfort zone? What do I need to do to get out of this comfort zone? And you consistently need to ask this question. Because think about it. You left one comfort zone and came into network marketing. And the mistake people make when they are in network marketing, they believe that there can be no comfort zone because this is entrepreneurship, the V, my upline, VCon, ISB, Dato Sri, Japa, Chief, alright, we follow everyone. I will never fall into a comfort zone just because I'm in this journey. That's wrong. That's false belief. That there are thousands of people in a comfort zone in Qnet. And it's sad when I see people like this. Because neither are they seeking to get out of their comfort zone, and neither do they have the humility and the desire to even recognize the fact that they are in a comfort zone. Then they go through this fake life in networking, where they rationalize every failure, every lack of success, every frustration. They hide behind so many layers of fakeness, not recognizing the fact that it's simply because they are in a comfort zone and they refuse to get out of it. So guys, this week 18 My message, your goal is first to see the truth of where you are. Facing the truth that you are in your comfort zone. Regardless of what level you are in networking today. Regardless of the size of your check. Regardless of how many people adore you as an upline and a leader and say, yes, we are with you, upline. That can be a comfort zone. Even the adoration and respect from your downlines can be your comfort zone. Remember this. Every aspect of your journey from zero to max out, there is always comfort zones. And the true success stories, the true leaders, alright, the great ones, are not the people who can get out of a comfort zone. It's the people who recognize their comfort zone fast and not linger. Because the longer you stay in the comfort zone, it's like quicksand. And it sucks you in deeper and deeper. Then when you realize you're in a comfort zone, you struggle to come out and sometimes you don't make it. So wake up, smell the coffee. Whoever you are, wherever you are building, whatever the size of your check, your organization, whether you have 2 downlines or 200,000 downlines, ask yourself, are you in a comfort zone? And let me give you the answer. Yes, you are. Wake up, seek, ask. Go back to your uplines, your mentors, and ask them, how the hell do you get out of this comfort zone? Because if you don't get out of your comfort zone, your organization dies with you. If you are stuck at $2,000, that comfort zone, nobody below you is going to rise above 2,000. If you're stuck at 5,000, you may think life is good, 5,000 US a week, but it's a comfort zone. A comfort zone destroys dreams. A comfort zone destroys entrepreneurship, destroys warriorship, destroys everything. So wake up, rise, right out of your comfort zone, guys. This is my message on week 18. Week 18, I want all of you to put on your gloves, recognize that you are in a fake comfort zone, and use your fingers. Let your fingernails bleed, I don't care. But crawl out of your comfort zone and get out of it. And then rise to the next level. Remember, your greatest enemy is your comfort zone. Alright? And it will keep happening. And you need to be sensitive enough, humble enough to recognize when it happens and have the ability, the desire, the warriorship, and the humility to get out of it and to constantly stay out of any kind of comfort zone. I love you guys. Week 18, get out of your comfort zone.